Another top concern for distributors this year, especially small or mid-sized companies, is the impact of consolidation on the market. This, of course, is an ongoing concern, but M&A has certainly picked up in the past year or so after nearly no activity in 2009 and the start of 2010.
The impact of consolidation goes beyond facing just stiffer competition from larger companies gaining economies of scale. Julia Klein of C.H. Briggs told me that suppliers are realigning to distributors they perceive as the strongest in the market.
The effect of consolidation is top of mind for us every day. It seems to me in our industry there is almost a great reckoning going on where manufacturers are trying to align with survivors, with people who have financial strength, long-term marketing capabilities, and the right team in place. So very close to home, we're seeing a big realignment of territories and products. There is ongoing consolidation, and what we thought might be a bad year or two has turned into a really tough 4. And I think people get weary in that after a while. So I think we'll continue to see some consolidation, some joint ventures, and manufacturers kind of seeking safe havens. But both manufacturers and distributor owners seeking safe havens for credit reasons and for marketing expertise. We're seeing it all over the place right now.
And this seems to match the perspective of Kevin Boyle, president of Industrial Distribution Consulting, whose experience is in manufacturing.
I can see it impacting business decisions that manufacturers make regarding distribution. As the number of distributors consolidate, the distributors have competing lines, and some of these manufacturers may decide that no, they don't want to cohabitate with a competitor, so they may start trying to take the business direct. And that could create a real conundrum.
Ted Cowie says he's seeing more consolidation among manufacturers and end users in the safety industry, and he noted that consolidation is likely to pick up among distributors due to the makeup of the industry right now.
At least in the safety space, the consolidation on the manufacturing side has probably been the most active over the last 3, 4, 5 years, and that plays out in changes in the way manufacturers look at the distribution channels, probably less desire to have a broader base of distribution customers in an effort to push smaller customers through wholesalers for efficiencies. On the distribution side, I think there's still an awful lot of family-owned and or individually owned distributorships across the various spectrums, whether it's MRO or some of the specialty areas like safety or pipe valves and fittings or whatever it is. And I a lot of those generations are getting to the point where something is going to have to change in the next 5 to 10 years and will be thrust upon those distributors either by the forces of time or health issues with owners or the competitive pressures of the marketplace forcing an owner to have to make some decisions.
On the other hand, consolidation does seem to be opening up opportunities for small and mid-sized distributors who may take advantage of integration challenges larger companies have faced to take market share. Let's wrap up our discussion by looking at the 2012 outlook from the perspective of our readers and advisory board members.
Distributors are mixed in their expectations for 2012, but are still cautiously optimistic thanks to the steps they've taken over the past couple of years to position themselves as the best companies to take market share. Here's Julia Klein's take on that.
Short of wishing for someone to wave their magic wand and take us back to 2006, which I don't think is going to happen, we knew that 2011 was going to be bumpy. I'm expecting improvement in 2012, but not dramatic improvement. Our growth will come from increased market share in the new markets that we've acquired through acquisition, and our growth will also come through new product lines that we're just taking on now. Unfortunately, I don't see organic growth in the residential and remodel market, but there are new products and new ways of going to market that I think will give us a little bit of a boost in 2012.
Bert Schraga says he's optimistic about 2012, echoing other comments we've heard that suggest that growth right now is not necessarily a factor of demand creation.
We really see 2012 as an opportunity to get market share. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had some good growth next year.
But even with this cautious optimism, distributors can fall prey to their own bad habits, as Kevin Boyle points out.
Everybody's too bottom line focused. They're not looking at the future. They're looking at the short term rather than the long term, and that's putting a lot of things in jeopardy.
That covers the top issues we've heard from our readers and others in the industry. Other issues that readers noted included supply chain disruptions and lead times, credit concerns, commodity inflation and deflation, and with that, price increases. Some also noted that the 2012 elections will be watched closely. Look for MDM's annual trends article out in the December 25th issue of MDM Premium, available at mdm.com. In that piece, we'll look more in depth at key concerns and trends going into 2012. Have a happy holiday, everyone.